Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Aries, welcome to your tarot reading for June 6th through to the 12th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I got the 9 card block here, 3 recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, a selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck here to reveal the beautiful Fool. Feels like a pretty powerful reading. You've got quite a few major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. That is a lot, Aries. You know, you're heading for the star. This is a very beautiful energy of being guided towards purpose, towards your divine wishes, but obviously we have a big journey to get there. These readings don't always play out in a week, of course. This is really about your situation that might unfold over time. So we've got some beautiful energies coming, but we need to unblock that, okay? Before I jump in, letting you know I'm having a sale on my tarot course, which is called The Initiation. You would have seen a preview in my introduction if you watched it and didn't skip it. I'm having an end of Mercury retrograde sale. We're still in retrograde right now, that's why I can't talk. And you can learn tarot with me between the 1st and the 10th of June. If you sign up during that time, you can get a special price of $179, and in that course I teach my signature tarot process for reading the cards. First link down below will take you to a page with all of the details. Okay, let's jump in. First card is Move Beyond Intention to Belief, and the second one is Light in the Unexpected. Okay, so it feels like, you know, there is something that you are really wanting to create here, and it's saying it's no longer enough just to kind of intend to do something. You're needing to move to belief and then align, you know, your thoughts and your actions and your behaviors with that in order to make things happen, okay? So it's really a time to take action. Otherwise, it feels like with the energy here, you may remain in a sense of entrapment, Aries. What I do love though is the energy coming through after that, which says light in the unexpected. So even though it feels like there is going to be some endings, there is going to be some challenging energy, that is the way to get to new victory, to get to new opportunity, to shine the light, right? To shine the light of purpose and your wishes. They often come through challenging situations. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Now we had the new moon in Gemini, I think, on the 30th of May. If I got that wrong, I do apologize. So, of course, Gemini, you know, is the Lovers in the major arcana, which appears down here. So This is involving a partnership, I'm feeling, and there is a communication that needs to happen here. That is going to be the key, I feel, in you moving on to your fresh new start, your new journey. And it's saying that it's divine timing for that now. Six of Wands is your lead energy. You're headed for victory, absolutely. You are going to head out of this more challenging, darker time into a time that you are feeling so much more confident, looking good, feeling good, maybe even be praised or recognized for, I think other people will notice this in you. So it is a beautiful energy. It is a Wands energy, Aries, which means that it's going to take action for you to get there, and it is time to take that action. And ultimately where you're heading is the Fool energy. It is a fresh new start and a new journey, but it's not within this situation. It is about following that Sun energy to the new, and leaving. The Fool leaves the baggage of the past behind, right? Just takes the necessary belongings and follows his or her instincts to the new path. It's a time to stay grounded in this situation, and it's a time to not get too caught up in where is all this heading, where am I going to go, how's it going to play out. This is about walking the journey that is unfolding in front of you. So we're coming from the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Sun. So we are dealing in partnership. For many of you, this will be romantic partnership, but it could also be business partnership or friendship. And I feel like this partnership at one time, was exactly what you'd wished for, and was, you're happy. And I think you hoped that it was your happy ever after. Now, I would like to say at this moment in the reading that your indication of success of a relationship is not the duration. It's, did you learn what you needed to from that soul contract, right? Did you get the learning, and then did you leave at the right time, or will you leave at the right time before it becomes an entrapment, before it becomes codependent, before it goes toxic, which it does when we're trying to stay in something that's naturally had its time. So, you've had a great chapter here, it feels, but there is a sense of rebirth coming for you. And it feels like, it just feels like, you can see the energy that's playing out here. I'm just trying to think of a nice way to say this, but, this situation here has now, we see, look, on all this row here, we see the lovers, right? The lovers. They start off here, offering their heart to each other, but it becomes entrapment, it becomes a codependency, and it feels like in order to liberate that we need to go through a Ten of Swords ending. So with the Devil at the center of the reading, it feels like this has become codependent in some way. So you might have meshed finances. It might just be that, you have a codependent relationship in the way that you feel like you can't do certain things without this person, or you've set up your home together, something like that. But the cards are saying it's not sustainable. You can see the bat wings here, and it feels like over time this is draining your energy. It could even have put you in a state, Aries, of stress or anxiety with the Eight of Swords, or it feels like at the moment you can't see a way out of this, or you can't you can't figure out how you can make that work, right? So your strategy has been, well, I'll just pop the blindfold back on, and I won't look in the dark corners, and I'll just pretend it's okay. Well, then the High Priestess is there, right? You've got strong intuition, Aries, and the High Priestess keeps on popping it into your subconscious, keeps giving you the gut feelings, keeps putting those thoughts in that this is not quite right, that things aren't what they seem. So it's almost like you can't escape that. You've tried to shut down your intuition. You can see the bindings around the third eye, the heart, and the gut, but it feels like that is coming for you anyway. And there is a path out of this, Aries, right? There is a clear path, but you might need to take a new perspective. You might need to flip your viewpoint. There might be some loss here that you need to go through initially, but you will regain that, you will rebuild that, and you will have a rebirth. So High Priestess, it also feels between the Devil, High Priestess, and Ten of Swords that there could be more to the situation here. There could be some things that this person's not telling you. There could have even been a debt issue, an addiction issue with the Devil, or some, you know, manipulation or agendas here. We don't have all of the information. I'm feeling like you don't have the solid evidence for that, but it's just something that you feel innately, something that you feel intuitively. The High Priestess, you know, the letters B and J might be significant of the person that you're dealing with, or a place or a town or a workplace or something like that as well. But the Ten of Swords here, Aries, really indicates that there is an ending looming, and it feels inevitable in order to get to that sun energy, you know, right? The new dawn, the new day that we see in the fall. And I think you can kind of feel the foreshadowing of that now. The Ten of Swords is kind of this energy of you getting to the end of your tether as well, Aries, like your energy physically and mentally kind of getting to the end. And it's very challenging to initiate that communication that you know will bring down the tower when you're feeling that way. But it's also unsustainable to stay in a situation that is going to drain you regardless. So there could have been a deception or betrayal. You may not have the evidence. Either way, it just feels like there's so much water under this bridge, so many undercurrents. And, you know, we're looking at a soul contract here, the Lovers, which I feel is complete, right? And you can clearly see in the star energy somebody who is tipping out those Two of Cups, lovingly sending it back to the earth. You know, we've had the soul contract, but we are acknowledging that as complete. And in doing that and initiating the new start in my own direction, leaving this in the past, that is my true victory here. So that's what I feel is the ultimate outcome of this reading. The star Aquarius energy is this beautiful energy of self-healing, of getting your energy back in the right place. Yes, there is a huge amount of vulnerability here. It will feel like that initially. But the star is this energy of being guided back to purpose, onto your karmic path, towards the new lessons, new experiences, towards your wish fulfillment. So it's also a really exciting energy as well. And it feels like this whole column here, Sun, High Priestess, the Star, is all about divine guidance. You could be getting guidance from the other side or from a past loved one who is really saying, hey, you know what, it's time for you to leap into the new. Don't worry about the destination. You know, there's light in the unexpected. But it is time to have that communication, to bring things to light, to get things moving here. King of Swords, Aquarius energy, again, the minor arcana. The King of Swords is this ultimate energy of clarity and big picture vision, taking a step back, seeing exactly through that illusion what's going on here, and from that place making a really strategic move, which generally is, you know, cutting yourself free of the situation, holding a firm boundary, and then doing things differently. The Aquarian energy is about stepping into the unique version of you. So there could have been a certain amount of, I can't be myself in this situation. I'm feeling trapped. I'm feeling like I can't fully express myself. This is no longer in alignment for you. And through releasing this situation, you can start the Fool's Journey, which is a rebel-hearted, like, you know, free-spirited, being all of you energy. That's what's on offer. And of course there will be new challenges along the way, but there will also be new happiness as well. But ultimately it is a journey towards victory. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated for those it's meant for, keeping in mind a general reading like this will not resonate for all of you, and it is not meant to. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to interact with you all over there as well. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That is the single most important thing you can do to keep these readings coming, and I see that as the energy exchange between us. Aries, it's been a pleasure to read your cards. Don't forget about the tarot course sale. First link below will take you to the page with all the details, and I will see you back here for another reading next week. Bye for now.